Hello, good morning to everybody. Hope everybody's doing great. Glad to see some people joining us from all over the world today. We're going to give a few more minutes to let some people join the room. We still have some people joining the webinar, and we'll get started probably around 11:05. Still have a few people joining us here. Good morning to everybody. Gonna give them just a few more minutes to get connected, get settled in, and we should be getting started here in the next few minutes. Okay, looks like everybody's getting settled in. Looks like we're ready to go. First and foremost, my name is Kelly. I represent Toursys International, and today I am accompanied by a few of my coworkers that will be with us today in the presentation. I'd like to give a warm welcome to everybody that joined us today. We're really excited to present our solution, our software solution, Toursys, to the world, and we hope that you find it uh, very helpful and very interesting for all of your tourism businesses. So I'll go ahead and share my screen. I have a small presentation to get us started. Then we'll jump into the software. and we'll see some of Toursys. We'll reserve a small question and answer section at the end of the presentation. The same if you guys want to go ahead and jot those questions down in the QA section below during the presentation to make sure we don't forget them. Not a problem at all, but we generally reserve the Q&A section till the end of the presentation. So go ahead and share the screen and get started. Thank you guys so much for joining. Okay, so Toursys. This is our solution for all business in the travel industry and all of the travel sector. Toursys is a web application hosted in the Amazon Web Services. And the idea is that you have access to your business at anywhere, at any time, and completely secure in the cloud. As you can see here, we have a picture representation of someone connecting remotely. So why Toursys? Well, we know what the problem is. We've been to tourism fairs all around the world, and we know that 85% of companies are still stuck in the past. A lot of manual processes, a lot of data silos, a lot of problems to get their products online and to sell them to potential travelers and or agencies. And this causes them to be super inefficient and causes their sales to be very difficult to increase. So we brought out Toursys to solve these problems. Our solution is unique. Our solution is tried and true. We have a few points here that we point out. We have some platforms that allow you to sell online, not only to the final traveler, the B2C, but also to B2B. Very quick and automatic quote generation. We use artificial intelligence to speed up a lot of processes, to help with a lot of translations, to also create content for all businesses. And we're affordable and available to companies of all sizes and all around the world. So we have no limitations geographically. Also, some things that make us different, we're multi-currency and multilingual. You can have your rates in the US dollar, a fiscal currency in your local currency, and also pay your providers in a different currency, a third currency. So this allows us to be very versatile. We're also multilingual, completely multilingual in the languages that the platform offers, not only for content and interface, but also for wholesalers that can log in and use the platform in their native languages to resell travel products. We're very attractive and modern, very user friendly. AI helps us along the way, speeds up a lot of processes, and it makes a lot of processes very seamless. And also selling online, we really integrate our platform into your website so that you can sell to potential customers and you don't need a webmaster, you don't need the coding knowledge. It's very easy to do with Toursys. Toursys is also a big advantage. It's modular. So you get to choose the package that you need. You don't have to purchase the complete system. You can purchase just the modules that your business needs, and we can tailor a solution for your business. As you can see here, we have modules for everything within the tourism industry, for our itinerary generation, quotations, accounting modules, a small CRM, also integration with bed banks, and also the B2B and B2C platforms online. So a complete solution, but modular so that you can tailor it to your needs. Here's a quick snapshot of some of our clients. So as I said, we don't have any limitations geographically, and we have clients all over the world using our system, using Toursys in this moment. So clients from Colombia, from Turkey, the United States, the Netherlands, Tanzania, Peru, and there's no limitations. Everything hosted in the cloud, and they're able to use Toursys at their leisure. What are some of the things you can do with Toursys? Here is an example of a digital itinerary created with Toursys. Again, this is not someone with coding knowledge. These are robots and artificial intelligence helping you in real time very efficiently create these itineraries. And you have complete control of the interface. You have control of the content, of the colors, if you would like to show pricing information. And on the right hand side, as you can see here, we're a completely responsive platform. So travelers, like workers, can have the Toursys platform on their cell phone. Also, speaking to the multilingual and multi-currency, here as you can see, the complete itinerary has been translated to the Spanish language. So you can have multiple languages available when you send the digital itineraries to travelers or wholesaler agencies. And this is all done with Toursys. And again, no coding knowledge or webmaster needed to create these beautiful itineraries. Also, we have very complete pricing information. So we have a price breakdown. We know that Excel is a very big part of the travel industry, and the idea with Toursys is no human errors and calculations are made automatically. So you can see here we have prices by quantity of nights for hotels, for example, tour breakdowns by quantity of adults, the total pricing, price breakdowns for each different type of service for lodging, for tours, for transportation, and everything is done automatically for you, right? Toursys uses the information that you configure and no more Excel and calculators and tedious quoting processes. Also integrating your packages directly into the website. So you create your content, you use artificial intelligence, you create the packages, you publish them on your website without the need of a webmaster or coding knowledge, and the traveler can complete the purchasing process. They can use the payment gateways to make payments. You receive the money directly to your bank account. Your sales agent receives a notification, and the traveler receives a confirmation. All of these workflows flows are done automatically in real time, and they save you a lot of time, effort, and we get rid of the middleman so that everything is seamless and working together. Not only do we have packages, but we also have a marketplace. This is very innovative on Toursys' behalf. So you can actually publish individual services onto your website, and people can create their own experiences like a shopping cart, right? Through Amazon. So they can create their own transportation, they can purchase their tours, they have filtering options with Toursys, and then they pay again all on your website, and you immediately have the chance to confirm the services, to complete the workflow internally, and the traveler receives confirmation automatically. So again, not only packages, but also individual services you can sell to final travelers. Also, Toursys is constantly growing with our integrations through APIs. We know this is the future, and we couple this with the tourism services that you offer. We couple this with platforms such as TUI and Musement, which automatically can get activities, availability, and prices in real time. Also, we have connection with Travelgate and a lot of bed banks around the world, which allows you to have availability through hotels in real time and offer them to your customers. QuickBooks and ERP, and also various payment gateways. These tools also couple with Toursys to help create complete packages in real time and automatically. And that concludes our short presentation. Here you can see that we are a Canadian-based company. That's where Toursys International is located, for which I work for. We also have some other sites around the world, support in the States, in Latin America, and Brazil, and also support teams in Europe. So without further ado, I'd like to jump to the platform to show you a little bit about our Toursys solution. So Toursys is very easy to get started to use. It's very easy to log in. We will give you a username and password for which you can be directed to our website, and you can come to the Toursys login button here. We have a preliminary start session, so we have a preliminary security measure. And what we do with Amazon is we make sure that the company exists in the servers. If you accidentally input a company that doesn't exist, we won't allow you to access the platform. So we do have a preliminary security measure. We validate that the company exists in the servers. And then all you have to do is put in your username and password, just like any other web application. Very easy to log in. Once you put your username and password, you'll come to the Toursys dashboard, the Toursys homepage, the Toursys dashboard. I'm going to take just a few moments here to show you and teach you about the Toursys dashboard because it's very easy to use and it's a very friendly user face. So first and foremost, here at the top right hand corner, we show the user that's connected, the company, and also the licensing purchased. This will depend on the licensing that you purchase. For example, if you only want certain parts of the system, the licensing could change and be displayed here. Also very important, we have a globe here that shows the languages that we offer Toursys. Again, this is not just at an interface level, but we can offer itineraries in these languages. We can offer wholesalers to connect directly to the platform with Toursys and have their interface in their native language, all of content, all of the quoting, all in the language of your choice. And with the click of a button, for example, if I'd like to change it to Spanish, as you can see very quickly, the interface has changed and been updated to display the language of your choice. I'm going to jump back to English today because our viewers are that's the native language. Also here we have a small customization tool. So if you'd like to change the color of the platform, for example, you can do so. Menu colors from light to dark, font sizes. Also, you can change the menu layout to your liking. So if you'd like to have a more horizontal layout, you can do so here. I personally like the dynamic, so I'll jump back. As you can see, very user-friendly, very fresh and modern interface. Also here in the left-hand side, we have a statistics module. So this will allow you to have a snapshot of quick information here. So you can see profit information, quoting information, reservations, cancellations, passenger information. Very quick snapshot and quick numbers on hand here for you. Jump back to the housing here, and we come back to the dashboard. Also, I'd like to point out too, here in the top left-hand corner, we have a little map, a little breadcrumb trail, as I like to call it. So as you move through Toursys, here you will be able to see where you're at within the system, and you'll always be able to go back or jump back to the dashboard with the click of a button. So very easy to navigate. Now I'll explain a little bit about the modules that Toursys has to offer. First and foremost, we have a customers module. So without customers, most of our tourism businesses wouldn't exist. We give you 3 modules of the database to be able to store the information. So the customer is stored in the customer portal. To those customers, we need to sell services which are provided by suppliers. And then we also have the service portal, which is all the tours, transportations, and lodging that we'll be able to offer along with tour guides to the final customers, right? I'd like to jump into the services module to show you a little bit of the structure of the database and how you have access to your content. So here I have entered into the services portal, which is very similar to the customer portal and also the supplier portal. And here we have access to our database. As you can see, the standard of Toursys is very high. We always show you here in the top the title of the portal that you're entering. All pages of Toursys are exportable to Excel. So with the click of a button, you can export your database of services to Excel if need be. We always have the action buttons in the top left-hand corner. So for example, if you need to create a service, create a quotation, a supplier, create a service, an extra service, you can do so always in the top left-hand corner. We have a global search bar, so Toursys also has ways to filter the information very quickly and efficiently. As you see here, I typed in a word that I was searching for within the service database, and it automatically brought to the forefront this service. Just by deleting and clicking outside, as you can see here, we're immediately transported back to all of the services that we offer. We also offer here some audit buttons and action buttons, which allow you to maneuver through the platform to view the information, edit the information, delete the information very easily. Also, you'll see a small tooltip. So Toursys offers tooltips for all of the action buttons to let you know what the button means or what the field means that you need to be able to edit or to be able to manipulate. Here I'm going to jump back to one of the services I have on hand and show you a little bit how easy it is to create the database with Toursys. So with Toursys here, you can create a header of the service, create the information, the supplier information, the specifications, the languages, for example, that you'd like to offer the service in. You can also offer internal comments for your day-to-day work processes within. And then I'm going to show you some of the more important parts of the service database. So for example, the service information. Here is where you'll create the content for each and every service that you want to have in your database, and those in turn will end up in all of the itineraries and quotations that you build. So for example here, I would like to show you entering into the English. So here's where you'll create the short descriptions, the long descriptions about this tour, for example, the Statue of Liberty cruise, specifications and amenities, policies, itinerary information, and these are text boxes that you can edit. You can change the colors, you can copy and paste a photo, and we even allow you to copy and paste YouTube videos or brochure URLs for your customers to be able to travel to those portals. Also, very interestingly, here is where the artificial intelligence comes into play, because if I need to offer this information in another language, for example, if I'd like to translate it from the English language to Italian, using ChatGPT here, we can automatically translate the content for you, right? So we use a very neural translator, and in a matter of around a minute, as you can see here, it's going through and it's automatically translating the content for me, right? So this helps you to be able to offer the service content in Italian, in French, in Hebrew, in Swahili, in all the languages to essentially sell and expand your market and increase your sales. So this allows you to do it automatically with artificial intelligence. We'll give it just a few more moments here as it finishes up. As you can see, it's going through each and every field and it's automatically translating the content for me. Once it's done, it's going to give you a little processing message and it's going to let you know that your content has been successfully translated. Excellent. So now as you can see here, I have the Statue of Liberty cruise in the Italian language, automatically created with Toursys. All of the fields have been properly translated. It's added the video for me. Now all I have to do is save it, and now I have this content available in the Italian language. Not only can you translate the content, you can generate it from zero. So you can actually come here to our translator with ChatGPT and create the content from zero in the language of your choice. So content creation and content translation automatically here with Toursys. You have the opportunity to link taxes, to link rates. Also, we have a very powerful images portal. So this is another very important part of the services. It's very important to have great descriptions and great pictures to be able to sell your tourism services. And here we offer many ways to do so. You can upload from your computer. You can copy and paste a link from the internet. You can also, with artificial intelligence, tell Toursys to go and search a web page and bring all of the public images automatically to the image gallery of Toursys, and you can include them into the service in a matter of seconds. So here we give you so many tools to create descriptions, rates, taxes, and pictures to automatically be able to sell your services. No more PDF, no more copying and pasting with Word documents. It's automatically done here with Toursys. And also we give you a place to save those images in an image gallery. Once you have your descriptions, your reports, your images all saved, you're ready to go. You're ready to use Toursys to your full advantage. So jump back to the dashboard to continue with the workflow. So as you have your database set up, you have your images ready to go, we offer you more tools to enhance your experience. For example, a price matrix. The price matrix allows you to create different margins and markups and link them to customers based on your service types that you define. If you need a 20% markup for the transportation, a 15 for hotels, and a 35 for tours, you can create that matrix and link it to the customer and automatically calculate at the quoting level every time you need to. So no more calculators and no more headaches. We can work with allotments. Toursys has an allotment portal for the blocks, the blockades of hotel rooms, things of that nature. We have a quotation wizard calculator. We call it our pre-quoting tool. We know in the tourism industry sometimes they call you and say, we need a quote right now, but we don't, it will be for the month of February of 2025, and we don't know how many people are coming. With the quotation wizard calculator, Toursys offers the ability to create passenger ranges, create a quotation in real time, and then once you have the finite information, pass it to a quotation. So we give you a pre-quoting tool to create as many passenger ranges as you'd like and quote for the people in the future, for your passengers in the future. Also, we have the three most important modules, the quotations, reservations, and operations. I'd like to show you a quotation that we've built here with Toursys for the presentation today. So after you have your database set up with customers, suppliers, and services, you'll be able to create a quotation. And I'd like to show you this one I have created here. Jump in and edit it to show you. So here you create the header of the quotation. You will select images. You will select what type of quotation, the email information, the start date and end date for this quotation for the traveler, the amount of passengers. And then once you have the header set up, you can add all of the quotation lines that you need. So as you can see here, Toursys offers an interface to drag and drop and create these itineraries and quotations very quickly, right? So you can add them one by one. You can add multiple services at the same time. You can add multiple lines of the same service. And you can create quotes very quickly. As you can see here, with rack information, with cost information, quantity, passenger information, and Toursys automatically situates them chronologically. So it does all of the hard work in the backbreaking for you. Also here we offer you options to edit service lines, replace service lines. After you're in the ping pong of trying to figure out what the final passenger needs, you can always make the changes here in real time and resend the quote in a matter of seconds. Also, speaking to the digital itineraries tool, you don't need that coding knowledge. You don't need that experience. Here you can do things such as hide the price of the quotation lines, for example, or hide the total price of the quotation in real time. And you don't have to have the webmaster. You don't have to have the coding knowledge. We give you a tool here to be able to completely configure your quotes and your itineraries. Once you're ready to go, we have a quick process button here. And as you can see here, in a matter of seconds, we automatically create that quoting sheet, that famous Excel spreadsheet that many companies use today. It's automatically created for you. And here we have a wealth of knowledge for you to be able to see about your quotation. So as you can see, we can break down cost and direct sale information, Line by line, you can see, for example, your subtotal, your tax information, your profit per passenger, your margin information. And as you can see, this is actually a quite large quotation. And we have all of the information here for you line by line, automatically ordered, and all of that information situated for you here. Also below, we have analysis. So you have a cost analysis by passenger, by day, a direct sale analysis, cost analysis, all automatically calculated for you. And this is based on the configuration for customers, for the number of services, for the margins and markups, and also the taxes. Here above, we also offer many different options. So you can add additional expenses. You can see the Google Maps, so you can see where it's connected with Google Maps and where the customer will be traveling to. Also, if you click on the destinations, you can see the information about the services being offered there. You can change the margin. You can see per passenger rooming information and cost information and pricing information. You can also generate your Excel spreadsheet. The idea with Toursys is that you don't have to generate the Excel spreadsheet, but we always offer the opportunity that if you would like to, you can have this automatically exported, as you can see very quickly in a matter of seconds, to have your famous your Excel spreadsheet if you'd like. All the information here, and in a matter of seconds. Great. We also offer the opportunity to export it to a PDF or Word. If you'd like to export it to a PDF, you can do so with the printer. But finally, the most important part, we need to send this to the customer, right? We need to have them be able to see what they're purchasing. So with Toursys, we can send an email template with one of our PDF reports. We have over 35, but we would recommend one of the more aesthetically attractive options, which is using our Trips Navigator tool. So as you can see here, with a click of a button in a matter of seconds, we automatically create these beautiful itineraries for you, right? So we create here all of the information that you need in a matter of seconds. You can add your logo. This will be your branding. You can add the colors of your choice. As you can see here, it's multilingual. So the final traveler will have the opportunity, for example, to come and change it to the French language if they choose, or change it to the Spanish language. Truly multilingual itineraries. You choose the title information, the pricing information, the descriptions. All of this is done with Toursys. The photos, you can choose the photos of your choice. You can link your social media. Here below, we spoke briefly about adding an adventure video. So you can have a video automatically linked so that the person could see a video of the itinerary. Also, we have the breakdown for the itinerary by destinations. All these tabs are completely configurable by each and every company, and also the information. So these are the famous services that we saw in the database. That Statue of Liberty cruise that we saw just a few moments ago, now we're able to see it in real time in a quotation with the photos that you've added from the database, the video that you added, the descriptions, information that you'll need, policies. All this information is automatically inserted in with artificial intelligence, pricing information, all at the customer's fingertips. And like I said, you can come back to the Toursys platform and make the necessary changes to send it to the customer as many times as you need to. Day by day, also you can see, for example, information about each destination. So in New York, which is one of the destinations, you have different photos for the destination, all the services that will be completed or that will be done in this destination, and also a description of New York. Hotel information, tour information, the rent-a-car information, all of each individual type of service, terms and condition, that famous price breakdown that we saw in the PowerPoint presentation. Here it is in real time. So here you can see that the person will be spending this price on hotels, this price on tours. If someone has a budget, this is very easy for them to come in and see and make changes based on the budget that they have. Also, map, the Google Maps, again, they have the ability to see where they're going to be moving around within their itinerary. Also, finally here, if the person would like to download it to a PDF document, we also offer that opportunity. So not only do they have it digitally, you can send this link through WhatsApp to a customer. They can receive it and automatically open it up on their cell phone, or you can send the link as well through an email where the person could be able to interact with it through the link in the email. You can also have a PDF. So the person could also download a PDF. And again, with recent tools that we're implementing, eventually you'll be able to customize the PDFs that you have. So here is a PDF with hotels, activity breakdown, and completely customizable by each individual company. So the person will be able to see the photos. You can choose the orientation of the photos, everything right here at your fingertips. And I'll jump to the end to show you as well as you can include the costing and pricing information down here below. So not only in a digital format, but also in a PDF. And finally, the most important, the customer could have the opportunity to book from this itinerary directly if you give them the opportunity to, and they can confirm right here. The salesperson will receive a notification, and also the customer will receive a confirmation. So all quoting done very quickly and efficiently here. Excellent. So we know that once a quote has been confirmed, now it becomes a reservation. Toursys has a reservation module that allows you to confirm with all of the suppliers the pending services. So right here you can send an email blast of 15 emails to all of the service providers and confirm all of the services directly from the Toursys platform. We have an operations module, which allows you to see all confirmed services for specific ranges of dates and filters. We call it the control tower. So the idea is that you're in control of all of your services for which you can export all of those services and you can have real-time knowledge, assign guides, assign transportation vehicles, make changes at the operational level, all directly from Toursys. We have a module called the Tour Desk. So we offer a point of sale in hotels. This is to say, in lieu of having a salesperson in the hotel lobby handing out brochures, at the hotel lobby, you can give the hotel attendant the opportunity to log into this Tour Desk platform and make a direct sale right from Toursys using their own login credentials. And then you can confirm the services and operate the services directly from your platform. Toursys also comes with the complete accounting modules. So we have accounts receivable for tourism, which is all of the money that you need to receive from your customers. You can set reminders to remind you to charge the customers based on policies 15 days before the trip if you have prepayment agreements, or 15 days after the trip if you have credit agreements. The same goes for the accounts payable. We have to pay our suppliers, right, that give us those services. So if you need reminders to pay your suppliers and see the balances in the ledger, you can do so here. You can see how much you've paid to the supplier, how much you owe, and once you've completed all of the payments, the balance will be in zero. An ERP module, so with a chart of accounts, you can also see all of the money movements throughout the whole system in the ERP. And then also a banking module. So those pesky bank statements that they send you at the end of every month, you can upload those automatically to Toursys, and almost like shuffling a deck of cards, we automatically can conciliate all of those money transactions so that you can see what's in Toursys, what's in the bank, and what's the matching up. We have an AI translator. So here also, if you'd like to copy and paste text, you can copy and paste them here to make them automatically translated. Statistics modules where you can see profit by each individual service or even a profit for each booking. So you can see for a range of dates, all the bookings that you had, your margins, your rentability, the money that you made for any individual time period. And you can also filter by each column. You have the ability through external connections to control your API connections, to set them up and automatically be able to quote, like we saw just a moment ago, using API integrations from platforms like TUI and Musement. We have a small CRM module, which allows you to manage prospects and also convert them to customers. Control your integrations here as well. Also, one of the final stages I'd like to show you is the booking engines. So we saw just a few moments ago in the PowerPoint presentation, the ability to automatically publish packages and services on your website. It's all done directly here from Toursys, from the back end. So you can see here the B2C packages and the marketplace. Quickly show you B2C packages. So you can create as many different environments as you'd like. If you'd like to have an adventure environment, you can create it. If you'd like to have a wedding environment, you can create it. Customizing all colors, customizing all fonts, no coding knowledge needed. And once you have everything ready to go, automatically connect it with your website, right? So this is a person going to your website and seeing the packages that you have automatically integrated into the website. The person can choose the package that of their choice that they like. They can come into the packages. Again, you can control the colors, the photos, the descriptions. And the person can essentially come and read about the package on your website. Come and see, for example, the lodging information, the descriptions. Again, this is done with robots. You do not need coding knowledge and or a webmaster. You can do this with Toursys and save yourself time and increase your sales. Policies, descriptions, specifications. The person can come in and view the whole tour, see a video if they like, and finally book the tour, right? So book the package directly on the website. They choose the dates, the start date, the end date, how many adults will be going on the trip. As you can see here, as I change the adults, we automatically make the calculations for you based on your configurations. Also, if you like to, for example, see the pricing in euros, automatically make those those based on the conversion rates and rands in South Africa, for example. And once the person's ready to go, they can input their information. You also are the owner of this page. You can control what you ask for, passport information, email information, name information, phone number. The person completes it. They're able to come to the checkout just as if they were on any other platform, read the terms and conditions, say that they've read them, and now complete the payment process, right? Pay through Apple Pay, through PayPal, through Stripe, through money transfer, and automatically money will be deposited into your account, not into Toursys' account. We just give the technology. You receive the confirmations, the customer receives the confirmations, and you complete the workflow. Not only are we offering packages, but also activities, right? So you want to offer not packages, but activities, you can do so with the Toursys Marketplace. Again, you can create marketplace for adventure, marketplace for romance, marketplace for honeymoon, and you can insert the services from your database of your choice. Completely configuring the colors, the fonts, no coding knowledge needed, and automatically insert it into your web page. Here, this is all done with Toursys. Multilingual, multi-currency. The person has the availability to filter the information. And here, for example, you see that famous Statue of Liberty cruise. The idea is that the person can choose the dates, choose their filtering options. For example, if they only want to see the transportation services, they can do so here. So they're able to filter to see the services of their choice. And the idea is that they create their own shopping cart. So they can come here to the details or book now. They can choose the date of their choice. Also, they can choose times. How many people are traveling? Kids, if they have kids, it will automatically do the calculations. Person can complete their purchase, but if they'd like to continue shopping, they can add it to their shopping cart and continue shopping. It's almost like Amazon for tourism, right? They're creating their experiences. Once they're ready to go, they come to their shopping cart and they can proceed to the book now option. Again, they will put in their information, all configured for your person, email, phone number, and observations. Read the terms and conditions. And once they've read the terms and conditions, they will be able to complete the purchase and pay directly on your website. So this is automatically done for you guys. This is a way to increase your visibility and increase your sales automatically with Toursys with AI and without the need for coding knowledge or the need for a webmaster. So we offer you multiple ways to quote, to have online bookings, to have online marketplaces and packages, and completely revolutionize your tourism business with Toursys. So without further ado, I'd like to now open up the question and answer section. So if you guys would like to chat maybe some questions here down below, we have about 10 minutes here, 15 minutes where we can open the Q&A and hear what you guys would like to say. So I see Leanna here asked a question. Do you offer email hosting? So with Toursys, you're able to connect to your email server, connect Toursys to your email server to be able to automatically send those itineraries, to be able to automatically send those confirmations to suppliers, and it's done through a connection to the email server. And yes, Liana, thank you for your questions. We can make the recording available. I have a question here, ready OTA integrations. So we have a few integrations right now through Musement and TUI platforms, also Travelgate. We have what we call a Toursys TAPI, TAPI. So we have the documentation available, and Toursys has the availability always. We have to do a quick study with our technical team to connect to OTAs. So if you have some OTAs in mind, you can let us know and we can make the study. Yes, Mr. Luis. Yes, sir.
Yes. Good morning, everybody. My name is Luis. Yes, we have now in this moment 476 integrations, for example, Beds Online, Hotel Bakes, Booking, Expedia, and so on. We have around the world a lot of integrations. You don't have to do nothing, just to sign the contract with your integration supplier, and automatically we can bring up the rates and the availability for each service that you are offering to your customer. That's in terms of bed banks. And also through TUI, we can offer the activities from this company directly. But if you need to add additional integrations, we have a module to do it. We are using now JSON and XML for these kind of integrations.
Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Luis. Here we also have a question from Rahima. I would like to know if there are any costs when I join and start using Toursys. Yes, there are some costs, Rahima. We have a small startup fee. This startup fee covers all of the training and onboarding and all of the materials that you need. Toursys is very robust. We offer you complete support 24/7. So you guys can write in and ask your questions when we're not in the training sessions. And then also, Rahima, you will pay for the functionality that you need. So if you'd like to purchase one of our 3 licenses, we can mix and match them, and you'll pay a monthly fee to Toursys. But I would recommend that we schedule to anybody interested in seeing more in-depth demonstration, and we can see more in-depth Toursys and also create a very tailor-made quote for you for your solution.
Kelly, could you mention about the trial? If somebody wants to test the platform, they can go directly to the website and register your own email, and automatically the system will create for you a test company. And there is not cost for that.
Yes, sir. So, like Mr. Luis said, just like we saw on the web page, www.toursys.net, you will see a button that says register for free trial. As Mr. Luis commented, no costs incurred. We automatically create a company and you can log in with the credentials that we'll provide with you through an email and start to use the product and get familiar with the interface. And there's no cost incurred. As well, I'll probably be reaching out to you guys if I see you register for a free trial to help you along the way. So please don't hesitate to go in and register.
Yeah, and it is important also mention Trips Navigator environment. That's is a special solution for companies that are needing just the facility to create digital itineraries without operations, general ledger, the other modules. You can use the digital itinerary, of course, using AI and all features that we have, but it's a small module just for create the itineraries and low cost. The both pages, Kelly, could you write in the chat the pages of the Trips Navigator also? And
Yes.
you can start with Trips Navigator and after upgrade to Toursys. Okay.
So here in the chat, thank you, Mr. Luis. I'm putting the web page, tripsnavigator.com. And also here, I would like to place the Toursys webpage just in case you guys would like to have it on hand. Both of those
Kelly,
web.
we have another question. How long does it take to integrate Toursys into our company? It depends what kind of software do you have now, what kind of integration. For example, we can integrate the quotations with your own system or the accounting and other database information. But it's very easy because we use also AI in order to make this integration. In your case, we have to check with your technical people what is the technology that you are using now. But it is possible, it's very easy.
Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Luis.
You're very welcome, Kelly.
Okay, guys, please let your questions flow. We have a few more minutes here to answer any more questions that anyone may have. As we mentioned, we did record this session today, so we can make that session available to you guys for your review in the future. And you can also please share it with your colleagues or other known people in the industry um, if you would like to learn about our solution as well. Okay. Well, it looks like some of the questions have slowed down. I'd like to wrap up today to thank everyone for attending and your time. We thoroughly enjoyed this quick session that we were able to have. Please visit our websites. Also, here in the chat, I'll put my email address. So if you guys have any questions and you'd like to email me directly, please don't hesitate. One of my colleagues or myself will be in touch very soon. And please don't hesitate to contact us if you have any more questions. Okay, so we'll be signing off today this morning. Thank you everybody for your time again. I hope you have a wonderful day and I look forward to being in contact with you very soon. So, bye bye, guys. Have a great day.